Well, I'm just gonna start by addressing the elephant in the room. It's been a fair while since we did the last episode of Free to Play, back all the way in November 2020. Yeah, sorry about that. But you may have noticed Free to Play is a little bit different this time around. Same logo though, same intro, but we're doing things a little bit differently. You'll be seeing this face on camera a little bit more. And yeah, we're just gonna mix it up a bit and see how we go. Let me know in the comment section down below, let me know what you think of it, and yeah, whether you love it, you hate it, or this new kind of style makes it a little less formal and makes it less sound like I'm reading it from a script. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump on in and we're going to give you the news for this week. Starting off the news for this week, it looks like Telltale Games has delayed their Skywalker Saga. The LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga has been delayed.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It was supposed to release earlier this year, it's spring 2021, but it looks like it's been delayed indefinitely for now, until sometime later on. Now, Telltale Games hasn't given us a new release date just yet, but hopefully it'll be released soon. Yeah. I guess you could say the force isn't strong with this one. I know that was terrible. But anyway, so yeah, the Skywalker Saga was originally announced at E3 2019. It showed some gameplay footage as well, and it looks very promising. But at the same time, I guess with so many characters, there's over 500 characters in this game, it looks like it's going to take a little bit more time to complete. In case you missed it, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is actually all 9 films into one game. The LEGO Skywalker Saga would feature 500 characters, multiple levels, and actually has a mode where you can actually be in a X-Wing or a TIE Fighter and fly from planet to planet, and you can actually start the episodes in any order that you like. So if you don't like the prequel trilogy, Phantom Menace right up to episode 3, you could start off at New Hope and go straight to the Return of the Jedi, or you could just skip right ahead and go to Force Awakens to, Rise of the Skywalker. Well, let's just say this game has been going in development for quite some time. So much so that people that have placed pre-orders are still getting anxious about whether or not the game is actually going to come out. Well, you can only hope that the Force will be strong again sometime. But okay, I'm sorry for all the lame jokes. Let's move on to the next story. Well, it looks like Battlefield 6 is rumored to be in the works. And apparently it's coming this year. According to rumors, Battlefield 6 will be a will host a battle royale mode that can support up to 128 players. Not only this, but Battlefield 6 will also have different modes as well, including the Return of Rush. Now, Battlefield 6 is also rumored to harken back to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 days, which is pretty cool because Battlefield 3 is actually my personal favorite. They are saying that the setting of Battlefield 6 will be anywhere between, it will be set in around the 2025, around that era, so it'll be kind of like a cross between modern day weapons and a little bit futuristic weapons as well, which you would have seen probably in one of the DLCs in Battlefield 4. Does anyone else remember that big, snowy mountain map where there was that tube thing you'd jump into and it would fire you across the map? It was in one of the DLCs. I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, yeah, that's worth checking out. The other thing they mentioned as well is Levolution may be disappearing as well. Well, kind of. But another rumor is also saying that Levolution is actually just being amped up, which means everything in the map will be able to be destroyed, from buildings to skyscrapers to city streets as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, what is there? Oh yeah, and the other part of this rumor as well is that apparently Battlefield will also be a soft reboot for the franchise. They'll be dropping the 6 off the title, and it'll simply just be called Battlefield. Now, Battlefield will be made by EA DICE, which have made all the previous other Battlefields, but the Battle Royale mode will be made by Criterion Games. You know, the guys famous for Burnout, and remember that FPS shooter called Black that was on Xbox many years ago, Xbox and PlayStation 2, that kind of era? Yeah, so hopefully you should hear a good mode. Hopefully it's a little bit better than that Firestorm mode that was in Battlefield 1 or 5, I think it was. It was like a Battle Royale mode that didn't last long. I guess we won't know for sure until EA reveals more at the EA Play event at E3 this year. And be sure to stick around, we'll be covering all at E3 when it happens in June. Speaking of other first-person shooters, Call of Duty is getting a new installment later this year. Call of Duty will be called Call of Duty Vanguard and will be set in a dystopian world where World War II never ended. Basically, it's being headed up by Sledgehammer Games, and well, they're the guys that worked on they're the guys that worked on Call of Duty World War II. There will be a Battle Royale mode as well, or part of Warzone, which will be headed up by Ravensoft. I think it's Ravensoft? Yeah, Ravensoft software. Apparently it will be available on PS5, Xbox Series S/X, and, well, of course PC. Call of Duty Vanguard began production in 2019, so it's only a matter of time before it releases here in 2021. But I suppose the real question is how much of the game is going to appear in Warzone? Recently, Warzone had Black Ops Cold War content drop in it with a reworking of the map, but set to an 80s theme. The new update is rolling out soon, so it's only a matter of time before we live stream it. Respawn Entertainment has recently released a statement on whether or not Titans will drop in the new season of Apex Legends. Of course, they came out to deny that Titans will be coming to Apex Legends after a concerned fan said that the dynamics of the game just wouldn't be the same if Titans made their way to Apex Legends. The game director Chad Gramier said that we don't have any plans to put Titans in Apex Legends. They are part of the universe, but adding Titans would ruin the dynamic of the game. They might appear someday in a new mode, but nothing is planned. You know, it kind of sucks that they're not putting Titans into Apex Legends. Us guys here at NeoPass are really big fans of Titanfall. Maybe they should just make Titanfall 3. What do you think? Let us know down in the comment section down below. We're curious to know what you think of this. So before we go, we just thought we'd share a heartwarming story about a fellow YouTuber. A fellow YouTuber by the name of Michael Pick has made the world's first ever 4K Nintendo Switch. Has its OLED display, 4K support, and, well, let's just say it's not your conventional handheld size. According to Michael, this Switch is 70 inches long and 30 inches tall. It boasts a 4K display and weighs about 29 to 30 kilos. And of course, because of being so huge, its Joy-Cons are fully functional. Of course, you can always connect a normal Pro Controller to it as well, so if you can't quite reach the big buttons, you can use the normal handheld controller. And let's just put it this way, Michael made it for a good cause too. He decided after building it, he would donate it to the local St. Jude's Children's Hospital. After he was done with it, you can check out further information by clicking the link in the description where you can check out his video of him making it, and of course the moment he donates it to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It's worth a watch, so be sure to check it out. So what did you think of the new format? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think there's some things we need to improve? Let us know down in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think of the new format, whether you like it or not, whether you want us to go back to the old version, or you like this new casual approach. Maybe some adjustments that we could make it to make it a little bit better. But yeah, let us know in the comments or follow us on social media. You know where to find us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. And YouTube as well. And yeah, for everything else, we'll be back next week with another episode of Free to Play. And also be sure to check out our live streams where we live stream every single week. With our live stream on Saturday at 8 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. I've been Charlie K. Gamers Unite! And we will see you on the next level.